Sweep the leg, Johnny. Hey everyone, welcome to the review and welcome to a TV review for the show Cobra Kai. Yes, Cobra Kai is a new TV show on YouTube Red, and it is Karate Kid. Yes, this is the story of Johnny and Daniel LaRusso and Johnny from the original Karate Kid and their story years and years later now in the present time. It's almost like the Rocky Balboa of the Karate Kid story, and it's a 10-episode TV series, and yeah, I never thought I would ever want this, but now after watching this, I want more of it. This show is fucking incredible. Yes, Cobra Kai, again, takes place in the present time, and Johnny, it's Johnny's story. Yes, the bully from Karate Kid, it's his story, played once again by William Zabka, and yeah, he's older, he's run down, he's almost like a drunk and stuff, and basically, he has no life. He's basically just like a handyman and stuff. Then when he gets like fired one day, he's just almost fed up with everything. But then he meets this kid named Miguel. He's like a next door neighbor of his, and he sees that he's getting picked on by bullies. And basically, he opens up his own dojo. He reopens the Cobra Kai and basically trains the kid Miguel to be a warrior, a fighter, a fierce competitor. No mercy. That's the Cobra Kai way. And it's also about Daniel LaRusso's story. He's older, he owns his own car dealership, he gives everyone a bonsai tree. Bonsai! And it's also about his wife who works with him. And it's about his daughter who goes to school with Miguel, and almost like them two build a relationship with each other. And then he runs into Johnny, and knows he's rebuilding the Cobra Kai and stuff, and he thinks it's a very bad idea because Daniel was bullied by all the people of Cobra Kai, including Johnny himself. And yeah, this show goes in very weird directions that I never thought it would go in, and I fucking loved every second of this show. I watched this show twice. I watched it, I binged it, I rewatched it with my brother, and it's fucking incredible. This show, it was everything I wanted. Again, I didn't even know I wanted a Cobra Kai TV series, but apparently I did, because it's fucking terrific. Johnny is such a great character. I always didn't mind Johnny. He was a bully, but he was a complex bully in the original Karate Kid. In this series, they make him a very compelling, a very sympathetic character. He's an asshole, but he's a very sympathetic asshole. And you learn more about the backstory of Johnny and his stepdad and how he was picked on and everything. And I like in the series that he opens the Cobra Kai and he trains like nerdy kids who were getting picked on in school, and he trains them to be fierce warriors and stuff. And I loved it. I loved that idea, and I loved that premise. And my God, it's just so well done. And William Zabka is fantastic in this show. He's the main character because it's Johnny's story. He's amazing in this show, and the chemistry he has with his student Miguel is the heart and soul of the show. And it's so well done. The training sequences when he's training him to do karate, because it's not like Mr. Miyagi, it's Cobra Kai training, so it's hardcore and rough, and it's entertaining as fuck to watch. Ralph Macchio returns, and he's so solid. He's an extremely likable character, and in the show he meets Johnny's son. Yes, a kid named Robbie that Johnny is not much in his life and stuff because Robbie doesn't want anything to do with him. And he works for Daniel, and Daniel trains Johnny's son Robbie in the ways of karate, the way Mr. Miyagi trained him, and it's fascinating. And this all leads into the final episode where they compete in a karate tournament, and it's intense. It's so intense, and how the series ends is super good. And I know there's going to be a season 2, and I'm excited, so excited. And I love the character arc of Johnny, and like he learns from all the mistakes he made, and even by the finale, he knew like he pushed these kids too far. Like all these very nice and nerdy kids, he made them all stand up for themselves, but he almost turns them into bullies as well, because he realizes the Cobra Kai way is not the right way of teaching karate and stuff. You're supposed to teach defense, but not to teach people to be aggressive and mean-spirited and just flat out just an asshole and stuff. And I think he does learn that at the ending when, I won't spoil it, how the tournament ends, and it's fascinating. And again, William Zabka is phenomenal in this show. Same with Macchio. I love the chemistry that they had with their students, and it's super well done. Even the high school elements with the bullies and stuff, it's done incredibly well. There's a lot of care and passion into this show. It's a great coming of age story for a lot of the younger characters, and I loved this series. Again, I watched it back to back 2 times. I didn't have a single problem with this series. I loved it. I absolutely adored it. How it ends too is so good. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to see where this show goes. And if you have not seen it, go on YouTube Red and check this show out. It's fantastic. It's a show I never thought we would ever get, and I didn't know if I even wanted this or not, and apparently I do, and I want a season 2. I want a season 2 of Cobra Kai right now, because this show was fucking incredible. The action, the karate sequences are all badass. The characters are compelling and 3-dimensional and very interesting. The performances are all super strong, and there's so much great chemistry, great karate wisdom in this show. I absolutely loved it. It's just as good as the original film. It's fantastic. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Cobra Kai a 10 out of 10. Hands down, this is my favorite TV show of the year so far. Fantastic. So yeah, that was my review for the TV show Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai, yeah. So yeah, if you watch this show, what is your favorite episode of Cobra Kai? Your favorite episode? My favorite episode is the finale. How it ends and how it's going to build to season 2 is so fascinating. That tournament was intense. It is an intense tournament. I also loved, favorite scenes. Like, I loved when Daniel trains Robbie. That's a really cool sequence with the tree branch and stuff. That's really good too. But that finale, that tournament, what an episode. What an intense episode. I had no idea how that episode was going to end. I was on the edge of my seat. But yeah, what is your favorite episode? What is your favorite moment? What is your favorite scene? Who's your favorite character in this show? Let me know. Comment below. Let me know. And as always for this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.